When you think of the saddest clone trooper, who's the first clone that comes to mind? I feel like Echo and Rex are the top two contenders for saddest clone when it comes to their story and life experiences overall. Echo lost every member of Domino Squad and was also blown up and then experimented on by the Separatists, and he was also cybernetically enhanced, which completely changed his life once Rex finally rescued him. And while Echo was lucky to join the Bad Batch shortly after Rex saving him to avoid executing Order 66, you could definitely tell from the Bad Batch series that Echo fell out of place, and that's ultimately why he rejoined Rex. And then his closest clone brother Fives died while he was under Separatist control. I definitely wished we would have seen Echo talk about Fives in any meaningful way during the Bad Batch series, because that must have been a traumatic part of Echo getting saved, realizing that Fives was gone. But at least Echo had a good ending at the end of the Bad Batch. He obviously survived, and it looked like he was going to help some of the clones that they rescued. But when you look at Rex's story, he basically ended up losing his Jedi General, all his brothers in the 501st and 332nd, and then decided to make a clone network group rebellion against the Empire, which also still had tons of his clone brothers that were fighting against him. And then Rex lost his new clone network group in the Bad Batch, and obviously in Rebels he ended up losing his longtime friend Captain Gregor. I think Rex and Echo both had to deal with the emotional weight of surviving the Clone Wars and then having to deal with the fallout after Order 66, which was arguably worse than the actual Clone Wars itself. But I'm curious to see what your thoughts are. Who do you think the saddest clone trooper overall is, or who at least had the saddest story? Be sure to let us know in the comments below.